I'm in big trouble. It's my wife's birthday in 3 days and I've forgotten to get her a present. We're going to make something. I've got a few ideas. Wherever I've gone around the world, I've always picked these up. I always known them as wishing stones. I've got a big bag of them inside and I'm wondering if I collect a few more, whether I can come up with something with them. I think I've got the seed of an idea. I just need to gather a bunch of them here and dig out the ones from inside. Okay, so I've got the idea together, so I just popped down to my local charity shop and I picked up this. And this was the catalyst for the idea. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the stones that I've collected from around the world in different places we've gone together. And yeah, I'm going to make a little picture with them. But first, let's get this unpacked and get it all ready. It looks in good order. I only paid £2 for it, so you can't go wrong with that. And, you know, it's saving it from landfill at the end of the day. So let's get the back off and get some of this protective cover off. So this is going to be perfect for it, what I need. A little shadow box. Right, so here's the plan. I'm just going to lay it out. We've got this matting here that I'm going to use because I don't want it to be too big, and I've got quite a decent amount of rocks, really. You can see here. These are ones I've collected from all different places we've been in the world. I just love them. I don't know why, I'm just drawn to them, these wishing stones, some of which I've put in the border at the front, and I've collected a few more, so I'm just going to pull out some nice ones and arrange them into a shape, and yeah, we'll just see how we go. There's no clear reference as to where the term wishing stone comes from, but many people speculate it's Celtic in origin, much like the hag stones you also see, and the band of quartz in them symbolises an endless loop in the circle of life. For my purposes here as well, going with a heart shape seems a good idea, because then that shows, you know, like an endless bond together, so a nice little romantic gesture there. I'm always picking up bits and bobs on walks, and you never quite know when you're going to use them, but today's the day. Right, so I think we've pretty much got the shape nailed down. I'm really happy with how that's turned out, but look at my fingers here. But yeah, that is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I wanted there. So I'm just going to transfer these to a thicker piece of card, just a bit more rigidity. So and what we'll do is we'll glue gun them on there. I think that's probably the best course of action. Probably hold out better in the long term, but I just need to lay it out, make sure it's all right, and then we'll get sticking. So I'm just going to be using a fairly standard Bosch glue gun, nothing fancy, just the normal glue sticks. Do you know what? I'm really pleased how that turned out. It's a little bit sketchy at times, and I've just got to clean up some of these fuzzy bits, but yeah, that's turned out really nice. Now I just need to cut off this excess card at the bottom there, and then secure the matting down with some double-sided. So this is just normal double-sided tape, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. I actually picked this up from a car boot sale, so again, nice and cheap, saving, you know, stuff from being thrown away. There's no point buying new stuff. And yeah, we'll just surround this border, and then we'll just wing it by pressing it down in the right position, and then when it's in the right position, then I'll tape it from the back. Right, now's the time. I do not want to mess this up. I've got to make sure this is in the right position, because I get no second chance with this one, because this double side is pretty strong. So we'll just line it up, and then we'll just go for it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Right, we'll go for it. Right, so all that's left to do is to cut the excess off. Now, it doesn't have to be pretty, but I'm just going to flip this upside down and, oh, okay, didn't think this one through. This is really stuck on there, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a bit at the back. You're not going to see this. So we'll just rip this off, and then I'll cut some strong fiberglass tape to make sure it doesn't move. I could have used ordinary tape, but this super sticky fiberglass tape, again, I picked up from the car boot sale. You've got to use a really sharp knife to cut it. It's incredibly strong. You could use gaffer tape as well, whatever you've got really, but I've got this to hand and it's super sticky, and I don't, because of the weight of the stones, I don't really want it moving around too much. So we'll just go around the edge with this, and then we'll probably write something nice on the back potentially. I mean, not that you'll see it because it'll be behind the backing board, and then just with a pair of scissors we just need to trim off that excess as well. Now, I really could have done a better job cutting that. That wasn't very good at all. But as I said, it's going to be, in the back. No one's ever going to see it. And as long as it's keeping that secure, that's all fine. So I just wrote a little note on the back of it, just saying, some nice words in case she ever looks in there. I'm not going to mention it, but you never know. Now we'll just put this back together. And we are done. So yeah, really super easy, super simple project. You can get these still from IKEA, these shadow boxes, and it's just a nice easy project. I normally never finish projects, and I managed to get this done in less than an hour. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Did I do a good job, bad job? Constructive criticism, all that. But yeah, really pleased with how it's turned out. And smash that subscribe button if you want to see more future little projects with upcycling, recycling, sustainable materials and recycled plastic and all bits in between. So here you go. I've saved my arse and made a present, and used some cool bits that I've hoarded over the years, which is also nice.